speaking of online, last year we showed you a prototype demonstration of something called product data sharing. And it was pretty cool. It leveraged the Innovia online platform for online sharing and collaboration. This product has evolved, as you've now heard, into SolidWorks and Fuze. And we really believe that this is going to revolutionize how you do business. One of the important things that we look at is our enterprise PDM product's a wonderful solution. But not everyone in this room, particularly those of you in small companies, can benefit from it because you actually lack IT resources. Often, and I know this is true for many of you, the IT manager is the smartest CAD user in the company. And it's just a reality. You use email and FTP to collaborate with other people during a design. SolidWorks Fuze is a CAD-aware online collaboration tool focused on upload, organizing, and sharing design information. You can have access at anywhere on any device and track comments about designs for the collaboration aspect, as well as automatically version. And all of this can be done without IT infrastructure or really zero administration as well. So this has come a long way. Neil, why don't we take a look at where we are within Fuze?
OK, what we'll do is take a look at a video of a typical design scenario. So a designer's created a new wireless router design, but he doesn't have the capabilities in-house to do the electronics, so he decides to partner with another company to do that. So he goes to SolidWorks Fuze, conveniently inside the task pane, logs in, and it takes you to an area where it shows all the individual project workspaces. So this is how you can organize your data. We'll go to one of the workspaces, and we'll see that a number of files have already been uploaded. So we want to go ahead and upload the PCB design. Now, the electronics designer doesn't need to see the drawing of the backplate, so you've got full control over which files you actually upload. Security is also an issue. So SolidWorks Fuze tells you that these particular users have access to those files. But that's OK. I'm happy with that. So we'll go ahead and upload it. The important thing here is that SolidWorks Fuze understands the complex file relationships of the 3D CAD files. So you never get into the situation where you upload an assembly and some of the parts are missing. I'm sure nobody's ever had that problem. All right, so once you get to your PCB assembly, you then might want to add a comment. This is in place of email. This comment will stay with this design for the life of the project. So you can keep track of any design decisions that have gone along the way. Now, once we've posted that comment, what we'll do, we'll move on to the second user. User 2 then logs on to SolidWorks Fuze and sees that he has some notifications. This keeps a track of the history of what's gone in this design, files that have been added, deleted, up-revisioned, and so on. So we'll see the PCB assembly, and we'll check out the comments. We'll go ahead and download it directly from the add-in straight into SolidWorks. Now, it already knows what files you have on your hard disk, so it only downloads the files that you need, again, to make it more efficient. When it's finished downloading, it's going to go ahead and open it in SolidWorks. Now, the design change that we're going to make involves in-context relationships. We'll see on the back of this design, there is a reset button with a hole to go through in the back plate, so you can press the button. So we're going to make the design change using CircuitWorks. So we're going to take the ECAD data and bring it into SolidWorks and populate the rest of the board. When we do that, you'll see that not only do we add the components, but the reset button will move over to the left a little bit. With the in-context relationship and the magic of SolidWorks, of course, the hole in the backplate also updates. The point I'm making here is that, again, SolidWorks Fuze understands that these designs have changed. You want to upload those. It knows it needs to make a second version. You can also lock files, so just to let people know that you're still working on them. What about the first designer again? He will get a notification that some of the files have changed version. So he can go and see how that affects his design by using a fantastic where used tool. We can see that PCB assembly is using the assembly, it's used in a drawing. You can also check out what makes up that assembly as well. So a very nice tool, nice graphical tool to understand those relationships. And what about the manager? He doesn't have SolidWorks. He can just log into a web browser and see everything that's been going on. He perhaps might want to invite a supplier to quote on a particular part. So he creates a new workspace particular for that supplier. He goes to his contacts, and he can add existing contacts or new contacts and add them to that workspace, giving them read-only or read-write permissions. So you have full control over the security of your files. Finally, you want to share that drawing. You don't need to copy it. You simply locate the drawing and then just share that to the new workspace. When the supplier logs into SolidWorks Fuze, he will see that he's got a new workspace. He will see that there's a part in there and any comments that the manager's added with regards to what he needs to do with that file. But what if the manager is not in the office? What if he's on the move? Fielder?
Well, Neil, that's a problem for me because I am always on the move. And one of the coolest things about SolidWorks Fuze is we actually have an iPad app that we're ready to release for this. So I can go in and actually look at the project that Neil was looking at. It can load all that design data and give me great access to that information no matter where I am in the world, and that's really important. You see all the thumbnails. If I scroll down, there's my router. Of course, I get a quick preview and then access to all that design information as well. And of course, I can see it all in 3D as well. So when you think about this, no matter where you work or who you work with, your data will always be available, secure, and backed up with SolidWorks Fuze. It's going to be easy to work with your customers and suppliers, and it's going to be a really interesting tool for you to check out. I encourage everyone to go to the booth, sign up for the beta that's coming later this quarter, and see the power of Fuze for yourself. Now, I have one more thing I want to show you. And we kind of snuck this in here because it came out of our labs just last week. But online and mobile are an important part of what we're trying to deliver tools for, and just to really give you information wherever you are. So I'm excited to actually show you another online app, and that is DraftSite Mobile. So that people using DWG and 2D-based data will be able to access it anywhere in the world online and essentially view, mark up, interact with that DWG data and provide comments to move things through the supply chain. So again, another online tool built for a purpose-built device that will be available to you sometime later this year. So a lot going on. Thank you very much.